Roll the corn. It's the spring equinox. 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to talk about the equinox first, and I'm going to get into some other things. Put the corn in the chat. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Caden, what's up? 73 Ace, what up? Put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from in the chat. Put the corn in the chat. Casey Macon, roll the corn. Follow Casey Macon, the moderator. It's the spring equinox. I'm going to talk about that for a second. I'm going to talk about some other stuff I'm studying. Roll the corn. Ohio in the building. We know the truth now. McKenzie, Tennessee. Alabama. Roll the corn, Casey. Copper Militant. Wilmington, North Carolina. Taffy W, what's up? Memphis in the building. Jacksonville in the building. Cammy, what's up? Happy New Year. Oklahoma. Decatur where it's greater. Big Georgia boy. Roll the corn. Patterson, New Jersey. New Jersey in the building. What's up, Jersey? What up, Jersey? Roll the corn. We know the truth now. How y'all feeling today? Peace to the gods and goddesses. Galil had the gun. That means roll the corn. We're going to chop it up about the spring equinox, and I'm going to show you some other things I've been studying that I'm going to put into my book because there's so much stuff I got to put into this book. I think I'm going to have 2 or 3 books of Roll the Corn. It might be Roll the Corn 1, 2, and 3. Whole encyclopedia of knowledge. I'm going to drop a whole encyclopedia. Start to finish, from mounds all the way to Tartarian buildings. That's how I'm gonna roll the books off, and I'm gonna start with the mound complexes. South side of St. Louis. What up, St. Louis? Bisha B. I love you and I'm in love with you. Goddess is 73. I love you and I'm in love with you. Roll the corn. The real roots. No Kunta Kinte. The real roots with no Kunta Kinte. Roll the corn. American Product 74. I love the name. Roll the corn. Peace to the goddesses and gods. Follow 73 Ace. Follow 73 Ace. Share the live. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my YouTube. The link is in my bio. Subscribe to my live subscription. Whoever subscribed to my live subscription yesterday, I really appreciate you. D Moore, what's up? Roll the corn. Anita, appreciate the share. Dimples, appreciate the share. Shouting out everybody today. It's 3, 2, 1. It is the spring equinox. The corn must roll. Termite 2009, appreciate you, brother. Y'all follow Termite. Birdman in the building. Like he got a English flag popping up. Well, it don't matter. It don't matter. Mia, roll the corn. I love you and I'm in love with you. Okay. Today, I'm going to talk about the spring equinox and some other stuff I've been studying. Like I've been doing this little part, this other part on the back end of the live. Well, I'm going to show y'all what I'm putting in the book. Some of the stuff I'm putting in the book is very, very interesting. And it's something we need to study because it's got something to do with our history. Dimples, what up? Okay. Over the mound complexes in America today, spring equinoxes, the sun is arising over the mounds for the spring, the rejuvenation of the earth, the rejuvenation of the green pastures of the earth. That's why they talk about green pastures, people. They say it's always better with green pastures. America got the green pastures. Roll the corn. It ain't greener on the other side. It's greener here. It's not green on the other side. This stuff is said. This stuff is said because that's what This is the truth. They make it look greener on the other side. It's not greener over there. I'm telling y'all what I know. Don't get fooled by greener pastures. Fake green pastures. It might be turf over there. It might be turf on top of sand, and turf ain't gonna cut it. We need real green pastures, right? Now, over these mound complexes during the spring equinoxes occur. This is ancient. This is the most ancient culture on the face of the earth with mounds and sunrises and the spring equinox, vernal equinox popping up over mounds in America. This is astrology, math, great people, great teachings of agriculture on the ground in America. Roll the corn. Roll the corn. Now, let's keep going. Now let's break some of this down. Let's break some of this down. Spring equinox, known as the vernal equinox, a time of year that holds significance in many cultures. Ancient Egypt tradition associated with the resurrection of Osiris. The resurrection of Osiris is the spring equinox because that is the rejuvenation of green, the rejuvenation of the earth. So Osiris is a representation of the spring equinox. I want y'all to know that. And then you put that knowledge into the Tartarian buildings. You put that knowledge into the Tartarian buildings and you start to understand what all of these buildings are for, right? Green man, Osiris, spring equinox. Let's keep going. Now, in churches, in ancient churches or Tartarian buildings, the spring equinox, the sun hits through the front window and land right there where they put Christ at. Let me say that again. During the spring equinox at these old ancient churches, which are ancient buildings, the sun pierces through the stained glass, hit right there in the middle of the church, right on the sun symbol, right under Jesus Christ, right? Now, the reason these buildings do this is these buildings wasn't originally made for this. These buildings wasn't, I just put a video on my page about this. These videos wasn't originally made, these buildings wasn't originally made for what they use it for. They were made for the start of the spring for agriculture. People got spiritual because of that teaching, right? So you put all this other stuff in the church, then they throw all this up there, then it aligns with this, then they teach you this, right? That's the meaning of these buildings are ancient buildings. That's why the vernal equinox is still popping up in these buildings. Now let me show y'all something. Now I told y'all about Osiris. Now, that's when the green man come into play. The green man associated with, right, the depths of the winter, then he comes out during the spring. Spring, right? Green man today marks the spring equinox. The green man, spring equinox, Osiris, Anu, all of that mean the same thing. Anu, Osiris, the green man, the goddamn wicker man, the wicker man, and all that shit come from the green man. Y'all ever seen the movie The Wicker Man? The big green man killing people. That is the green man. Right? Y'all think I'm making this shit up? Y'all think I'm making this up? Okay, let me show you. Now on Tartarian buildings, which I told y'all evolved after pyramids, let's go to the Tartarian buildings. Now look, I gotta shrink this. So y'all can see this. Hold on. Roll the coin. Now, put a 2 in the chat if you hear me. Put a 2 in the chat if you hear me. 2 in the chat if you hear me. Give me a 2 if you hear me. Give me a 2 if you hear me. Okay. The green man, y'all got to start studying this. Now listen closely. The green man is representation of the rebirth of vegetation on the earth, right? That's why Tartarian buildings are aligning like this. That's why Tartarian buildings are aligning like this, right? Let's go back to the green man. The green man is always on side of Tartarian buildings. He is always incorporated in the architecture of buildings, right? Now look at that. You see that? What is there right there? What is there right there? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What is that? Coming out of his mouth. What's that? What's there right there? It's grapes, a flower, could be, corn. What y'all think it is? Right here. What's that? What y'all think that is right there? Honeycomb cereal? Yo, that's funny. But what y'all think that is? Honeycomb? I don't think it's a honeycomb because it's on some type of flower, right? Could be corn, could be maize, could be grapes, could be, but it looked like corn. Now, the reason, the old mix, let me teach y'all something. Let me teach you something. The old mix, corn or maize god, the corn sprouts out of the mouth or the forehead of the Olmec maize god. The corn sprouts out of the mouth or the corn sprouts off the top of his head. Just like the Anunnaki, the corn on their head, maize gods of the Olmec, corn pops off their head or out their mouth. Now, when you see this on a building, that's telling you the representation of some type of corn god or some type of maize or some type of agriculture god. Now, I'm not just going to say there's corn, but it looked like it. But the representation of it is agriculture god during the spring, popping out, making flowers green, the grass start. It's a representation of a deity where it sprouts vegetation during the spring. That's why this is always on Tartarian buildings. Let me show you some more. Let me show y'all some more. Roll the corn. See, look. Flowers coming out the mouth. Flowers, the green man on side of buildings. All these buildings aligning with the summer the spring equinox. It's the same meaning as Osiris. It's the same meaning as the Olmec maize god, the same meaning as the Mississippian maize god. Now, why is this interesting? Because somebody evolved their culture up into making Tartarian buildings aligned with the spring equinox, thousands of years of evolution to make Tartarian buildings. Them buildings just ain't pop up out of nowhere, people. Those buildings are linked and aligned just like mounds, just like smaller temples, just like pyramids. Then they come into Tartarian style buildings. But the green man teaches us that this comes from some type of Osiris or maize god ideology. So our people built it. Now you see where I'm going with this. See, can't nobody decipher the green man because it's not their culture. They are not a people of nature. They are not agriculture minded. They think about aliens and they think about all these teachings of the YT man. But this is a representation of nature blooming in the spring. That's why the buildings do this. Right? So I want y'all to study the green man. They write movies about the green man because they turned the green man into mythology. Peter Pan. Peter Pan and all that old shit. Roll the corn. All that stuff come from our ancient culture. You just got to know how to read it. Now let's get a little deeper. Let's get a little deeper into that. Now, check this out. The Wicker Man, the movie. The Wicker Man. Now, Kester, understand what I'm about to tell y'all. The Wicker Man, right? May Day celebration of the Wicker Man. May Day celebration of the Wicker Man. You understand the words coming out of my mouth? Wicker Man, Mayday. Now, on the movie, if you don't know what you're looking for, they're going to put the symbolism right in the movie, right? Wicker Man in May start killing motherfuckers. Because that's paganism, pagan community, Wicker Man killing people during May. Watch this. Now, where do the Wicker Man stay? Now, in the movie, they were staying in a hotel. In the movie, they were staying in a hotel. What's the name of the hotel? We know the truth now. Break it on down for them. Break it on down for them. We know the truth now. The Green Man Inn. The Green Man Inn, Wicker Man, killing people during the May Day. Roll the call. Do you see what I'm trying to tell y'all? They take our ancient stories, make movies out of it, make it evil. Now we right here talking about the Wicker Man killing people. The green Wicker Man coming out the bushes, green and tall, choking motherfuckers. That is pagan. Let's go back. That is pagan. These movies are pagan. These movies are taking our ancient culture of some type of green man that was positive in ancient times because he is the revegetation, he is the rejuvenation of the earth. That is positive energy. You become positive when the seasons change. When winter go into spring, you supposed to switch with the spring, switch with the vegetation. You start blooming. You start getting more positive. You think greater thoughts. The sun is out. The weather's better. We taking in more sun. They make that and turn it evil. Pagan community practicing rituals, including May Day celebrations. Now, these May Day celebrations that they do in all these towns, it all started from paganism. You start with St. Patrick's Day, with that old, him running off the melanated people of the land, calling them snakes. Start with that, then you get into the May Day paganism. See, all this stuff these white people are putting together is paganism. The real spring festival was around Mardi Gras time. Now, Mardi Gras is a real spring celebration of revegetation of the planet or the earth or the area. Mardi Gras real. Now, May Day, they done May Day. I don't know nothing about no May Day. May Day some pagan. May Day on some other shit. Roll the coin. Now, look where they staying again now. Wicker Man, called the Green Man Inn. They living in the Green Man Inn. Wicker Man finna come and tear their ass up. I can't teach you no better. So when you see this stuff again, when you see the Green Man on side of buildings, all in New York and Chicago, and you see all these gargoyles spitting out water in Chicago, that is a water deity, people. He ugly. Yeah, the gargoyle is ugly, but that's ancient culture. He is just put there to represent water, a water deity. That's why gargoyles are always over the river or spitting out water or sitting in a creek on these old buildings in Chicago and stuff like that. Y'all seen it before. They're just a water deity. Don't get scared. Don't think it's evil because it's on the building. It's just a water. It's just a deity to represent water movement. Roll the coin. Now when you see stuff like this on the side of the building, this the Green Man representation of the spring in agriculture, right? Resprouting. Don't get scared of that. Study that. Study that. Spring equinox over Cahokia aligns perfect with the wood hinge over the Monk's Mound for agriculture, right? This is the ancient people doings of the spring equinox. Right over the top of Monk's Mound in Cahokia. See it? Through the wood hinge, hitting the pole, right there. That's fire. Here we go right here. Another mound in real time. Right over the top of the mound, people. Spring equinox. Roll the coin. What I had right here. Osiris. Folklore figure, the green man, associated with nature and the cycle of life and death. Connection with the green man, Osiris. Same teachings. Right? Green man, associated with May Day celebrations, represents the life and death of rebirth, just like Osiris. He is known as Jack in the Green and connected to figures of Robin Hood, the Green Knight, Peter Pan. The green man is symbol of the spring, fertility, and the renewal of nature. Often depicted with branches, acorns, all type of stuff coming out his mouth, right? Hope you learned something from that. I just want to teach y'all that because that's very interesting. What all of that, right? Roll the corn. And I showed y'all about the green man on the buildings. Now, spring equinox at the Mound complexes, east to west, right? Spring equinox. Always aligning with the mounds all over the Mississippi Valley. These are the ancient culture who created this. They took this and made it all type of mythology, folklore. Now we got Robin Hood with the green on. We got the Green Knight. We got the Jolly Green Giant. We got all this green shit. But it comes from agriculture, right? That's where it come from, people. Here you go right here. Check them out. Wicker man looking, you know what I'm saying? Spring equinox. Look, spring equinox, Celtic, right? Check it out. Turning point of the seasons, fertility, renewal, growth, earth, human spirit steering, opportunities of growth of the human spirit, growth of the crops, all go together. Perfect balance. Spring or vernal equinox. So all that teaching is ancient. All that Celtic and all that ancient Ireland, that stuff is linked back to an older culture. They just took it and made it to what it is today. Right? I had something else for y'all right there. Now, let's get into something else. Now, this is what I'm talking about in my book right here. And I'm studying this because this is deep. Now, let me mess with y'all right quick. Hold on, let me mess with y'all right quick. Hold on, let me show y'all something. Let me show you something before I get started on that. Roll the coin. Put the coin in the chat. Put the coin in the chat. Put the coin in the chat. Now, I'm seeking y'all see this. I'm seeking y'all see this now. Roll the coin. Now, I found this old picture. And it's funny to me because I was looking at a receipt. And I just thought I wanted to show y'all this because it's funny as hell. Now look at this old picture. You see that? Look at that. Who is that? Who is that right there? Look with the Chinese eyes. Who is that? Oh my God, look at the baby. Hold on, let me get a little closer. Whoa, look at your boy. I'm talking about straight Chinese eyes looking. Y'all see him? Y'all see him? Baby Truth. Got my little keys. Pants pulled up all high and shit. Roll the coin. Face all greased up. Zoom in on that. Now watch this. Now check out your boy right here. Look at this. Oh my God. What is going on right here? Straight old Mick. Hold on. Straight old Mick. Look at the eyes. Look at the mouth. Roll the coin. See, look at this. We connected. Man, bro, listen, look at the eyes, bro. Look at the Chinese looking eyes. Look at this right here. One more time. Roll the coin. Bro, listen, bro. All these statue with these old Chinese looking eyes. That shit is us. Look, this is me. This me. Cold chilling in the 80s. Roll the corn. We are born with the Chinese eye, fat face, just like old men. These are descended from Mississippians. These are descended from Mississippians. Look at the eyes. They got a good picture right there. Yeah, I'm cooling right there. Look. I'm like, yeah, we know the truth. Roll the corn. See, these the same people. These are the same people. Stop playing. One more time for you, man. Look at your boy. We don't come from no Africa. We come from right here. We got maize gods. Ain't no maize in Africa. Roll the corn. Now let's get back to the book. I just want to give y'all a quick laugh, man. That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell. Now, let me touch on this right here. Now, it'd be a lot of people in the comments talking about that ain't corn them other cultures got. See, you don't know how ancient corn look. You just know the corn your mama gave you. You don't know how ancient corn look. Look at the ancient corn right here. Corn comes from teosinte plant. Corn comes from this, right? Now look at the ancient corn. Look at the ancient corn. Let's zoom in. Look at that. Yeah. This ancient corn. Ancient corn. Yeah, let's go back in the day. Now what that look like? What that look like right there, the ancient corn? The fleur-de-lis. The fleur-de-lis. The saint symbol. Yeah, ancient corn became the saint symbol. There you go right there. Looking like, look at it. You see that? See, this is what people don't know. Y'all looking at this. This ain't ancient corn. This ancient corn right here. Yeah, now let's go look at the Anunnaki. Let's go back and find your boy Gilgamesh. Let's see what he got in his hand. Where you at, old Gilly? Where you at, Gilly? Gilly, where you at? I just had you yesterday. Where you at? Roll the corn. Watch this. Y'all see that? Do y'all see how that corn look, that ancient corn? Teosinte, right? Now let's go find the ancient Gilgamesh with the plants in his hand, and let's see what that is he got. Where that receipt at? That receipt can't be that far away. Roll the corn. Where is the receipt I just had of Gilgamesh? I just had it yesterday. Roll the corn. But I want y'all to see how old corn look. And that's where that comes from, people. That's where that comes from. They was rolling ancient corn. It wasn't a new model. It was ancient corn. I can't find the receipt. Let me look one more time. But it wasn't a new corn. It was old maize, people. Fresh off the teosinte plant. That's why it looked like that. People are calling it other things because it don't look the same, right? But it's the same thing. Let me look one more time. But I have to pull it back up and show y'all another time. I can't find it right now. But I got an old artifact from Samaria when he got the corn, looking just like this in his hands. Just like this, right? An ancient corn. This where the top of the Anunnaki hat comes from. Right? This is where the top of the Anunnaki hat comes from. Ancient corn, people. Not the new model. The ancient corn. You got to take them back in time and give them what was really put on top of these people's head. Look, Dagon, ancient corn, Hebrew for corn, right there. Then you go look at this right here. It's the same thing, people. You see it swindling down through the Anunnaki hand. He got it in his hand. Ancient corn grow like this. Then then they spliced it and it evolved. See, we didn't splice people. We spliced agriculture. We spliced agriculture, people. We didn't DNA splice people. We DNA spliced agriculture. Now, we DNA spliced this to turn to this. This used to have a couple of rows of corn kernels. Then we DNA spliced it, made it a hybrid, and it turned to the big corn. Now we can feed more people, 6 to 12 rows. Now we had, see what I'm saying? But this is ancient corn right here. This is the spliced corn. Corn has DNA. They won't teach you that. Corn has DNA, people. That's what the Anunnaki were talking about when Enki was sleeping with his daughters. He is steady having babies from the earth and the water and making better and better crops. That's what they're talking about. Now let's keep going. I wanted to show y'all that before I start going. I had a couple more receipts for y'all. Now, this is what we got to understand this too. We got to understand this too, people. Right? This alignment right here is gold. This is gold right here, people. Pleiades, the Aldebaran, which is the Sun Temple. Pleiades, Sun Temple, Orion. Sirius is popping up over here. Right? So when Sirius come, all this stuff align, summer solstice. But we got to remember these star alignments right here. Right? Orion, Aldebaran, Pleiades, all this stuff aligns. Let me show you what that is. On the walls in France, like I showed yesterday. On the walls in France. Right? Let me show you. On the walls in France. Pleiades, the bull, right there to the Orion's belt, the center of the equator. Pleiades, Taurus, the bull, Orion right here. The X is the center of the equator, right? That's what I wanted to show y'all. Now let's go back and look at the alignment. Pleiades, Orion going downward, right? Taurus is crossing here in the background. That's why they put the bull right there. So that's what that stuff means. Hunter-gatherers can't figure it out. Hunter-gatherers, I had another depiction with the Taurus in there, but I don't know if I can find it right off. Let me see. I had another depiction with the Taurus bull. But I just want to teach y'all this. Now look, the Washington obelisk, straight up, Sun, Orion, Taurus. Pleiades, Taurus, coming down to, you see that? Taurus is always in the middle of the Pleiades coming down on Orion. When Taurus is when it was the age of Taurus. So some of this stuff was made in the age of Taurus. That's why you got the bull, the Pleiades, and Orion. Bull, Pleiades, Orion on the wall. Let me show it to you again. Bull, Pleiades, Orion. X marks the spot of the center of the equator. That's what that means. That's fire right there. That's fire. I want y'all to remember that. I want y'all to remember that, right? 7 sisters, Pleiades. Right? They are all located in the same general area in the sky and can be found using Orion to locate the Pleiades. So you look through Orion, you see Aldebaran, you see the Pleiades. So all this is in the same frame as you're looking at the stars. That's why they're all connected to each other. That's why they all connected to each other, right? Let's go back to the original picture. Now, this became mythology. This became mythology, right? The Pleiades became Isis, right? The sun, or the sun temple, Ra. Asar. Asar is Osiris. El-Asar is Osiris. I might have the receipt. Let me see if I got the receipt. El-Asar, right? Did I get that receipt? Let me see. Now, Sirius, the sun, the earth, all this stuff aligning, right? Sirius, sun, and the earth aligning. Now, Israel is, here you go right here, El. Through the name El-Asar, Lord Osiris. El-Asar, Lord Osiris. Is Isis. Ra, sun, El-Osiris. El-Asar, Israel. That is a teaching. That is not a place. They named it a place because of the teaching. Casey making. Anybody in the comments acting a fool? Start the break. Israel. Isis aligning with Ra, aligning with El. Pleiades aligning with Orion and the sun is Israel. Right? That comes from crops. When it aligns, that comes from agriculture. That's why it's a Hebrew teaching. Israel. Let me show you again. Ra, sun, El-Asar, Osiris. Here you go. Israel. Isis, Ra, El. Isis, Ra, El. Israel. Isis is the Pleiades. That's why she's always associated with the seven sisters. Isis is the Pleiades because she's always associated with the seven sisters. The seven sisters is the Pleiades, right? Ra is the sun, or the sun. Ra could be Aldebaran, the sun temple. El is Osiris, right? It's an alignment. Then it became a teaching. Then they made it a place over there, right? But I'll get into that a little deeper another time. Now, this is what's interesting about the book right here. No, let me touch on some more little small things I have. Some small stuff, right? Look at this map. Look at this map. Now, they say we're not Indians. This is a map from the 1500s. Everywhere my people from was Choctaw, Chickasaw, Natchez, Creek. Everywhere my people was from at the time when colonizers came. Temuka Indians. You see that? Temuka. Choctaw, right down here in Mississippi. Chickasaw, Natchez, Creek. Roll the corn. Temuka, where Chief Santuriona was from. Right? All this. See, the mound builders became these tribes before they was culturally assimilated by natives and YT people. So this is how the map was looking in the 15. When they pulled up, when DeSoto came in 1541, I think, he pulled up on the Natchez and the Choctaw. Melanated Natchez and Choctaw, not no damn natives. The real Choctaw and Natchez and Creek and Chickasaws, not no natives. Roll the corn. I just want to show y'all that real quick. Let's go look out west too. Let's look out west a little bit. Now we had the Utes. See, we had other native tribes in the West too now. I'm not going to say they wasn't here. Navajo Utes. They was here, but they wasn't down here. They wasn't in the fertile land. They wasn't on the Kemet. They didn't build the mounds. They lived in the desert. We live in the plentiful, the black soil, the agriculture fields. We was here longer. That's why we built walls to keep these people out. Forts. We got forts all up here keeping these people out. Walls keeping these people out. Right? We're trying to keep their ass out. Because after we tried to teach them the black belt, there you go. After we tried to teach them, they started attacking us. We started putting up walls. We can't deal with these people. So we tried to teach them. But they were barbarians. So we put up walls and fortifications, ancient forts that turned into military forts, corn walls and stone walls and things like that got put up to keep these people out after they started attacking us because they were not intellectually inclined to become, they were violent people. They were violent. Misinformation. Frank James, come talk to me. Come talk to me, Frank. Come on, Frank. If this misinformation, let's talk about it. You don't want to talk, Frank? You got 3 seconds, Frank. Start the break with Frank. Get him out of here. Frank, let me tell you something. Your people attacked the mound builders, Frank. You know that, Frank. The Book of Mormon, that's all it's talking about. Your people attacking mound builders, Frank. That's why y'all ended up on some of these ancient sites, because y'all attacked and attacked and attacked. Y'all are barbarian, violent people, Frank. The little knowledge y'all do have of nature came from mound building cultures, Frank. You're wearing a little swastika, Frank, that come from mound builders, Frank. The phoenix comes from Haru, Frank. Y'all little funny looking dance come from our ancient culture rain dance, Frank. Y'all are not the original people, Frank. You had no culture. You built no structures. You aligned nothing with the stars. You took our stories and turned them into Indian Native American stories, Frank. Talking about the hunter and the bear and all of that. That come from stars, Frank. Y'all thought it was a real hunter and a bear, Frank. They're talking about Orion in Ursa Major, Frank. Frankly, Frank, you need to be showing some love and respect to the people who taught your people how to survive on this land, Frank. Y'all mixed with the YT people, Frank, and turned against us, Frank. The people who fed y'all before they ever got here, Frank. Hope you learned something today, Frank. I'm just being frankly. Roll the corn. Now let's get into some on the book. Let's get into some in the book. Now, check your girl out. Check out your girl. Who is your girl right here? Check your girl out. Strutting, rich as hell, taking all type of artifacts, just rich as hell. Who is this right here? Who is this? Check your people out. The Queen of England. Now, have y'all ever wondered, how did these people get rich? Have y'all ever wondered how these people get rich? Over there and over here. Have anybody ever thought about this? You see, our people overlook things because they want us to overlook things. She didn't get rich off no lies. Yeah, she been lying, but she got rich off something that really was there. Right? How did these people get rich and become queens and kings when their bloodline do not match the original people of that land that they are on? How do they do that? Let me show you. This is gonna be in my book. This is gonna be in my book. This is gonna be fire. Y'all listen closely. Now, where's she at? Where's she at? Let me see. Lancaster. What they say? The Duchy of Lancaster. Duchy of Lancaster, huh? Lancaster. Lancaster, mounds, moat, crops, mound, moat, crops. Ancient culture was there in Lancaster. Yes. Duchy, Duke of Cornwall, Duchy of Cornwall. Let me break this shit down. Now, these people, families, live on ancient culture with agriculture in their areas of the world where they're from, and they got rich off of it. Let me break it down. The royal family's wealth is partly derived from agriculture land holding. Duchy of Cornwall, Duchy of Lancaster. Cornwall got mounds, Lancaster got mounds. I got the receipts. Y'all rich off agriculture, huh? Now, me being a thinking man and me knowing better, how can you get rich off agriculture in England, in Britain? It's easy. It's easy. You know why? Small parts of the area have agriculture, people. Whoever controls the small parts of agriculture on those people's land that our people built over there long time ago can sell crops out of a crop field that has crops no other place in England and Britain has. I get an army together, protect the corn, protect the wheat, protect all these squash and beans, because all of this growing over there, because the ancient culture grew it over there. Y'all took that land and live on it. They live on it till this day. To this day. Right? Let's keep going. Lancaster, mounds in Lancaster, castles, mounds, right? They got wealthy off of agriculture, right? Agriculture was primary source of wealth for the landed aristocracy for centuries. Their fortunes evolved over time, people. What did it start with? Agriculture of mound complexes. Wealth was generated through means that related to land, renting land, direct farming, land-related income. That's how they got their first bag, right? Built their wealth through ownership, management of vast agricultural estates, farming, renting land. This is how, y'all wonder how these people get rich. Y'all think these people, a lot of my people, melanated people think these YT people just rich. Like, they just better than you. Like, they just got money, this is why they rich. They live on ancient land that was already cultivated. Now, let me give you how this works. So let me explain to you how this works. Ancient Americans moving around the old world, building mounds, putting crop fields in England and Britain and Samaria and Nile River and Indus Valley. Because the corn right there, they live on the corn wall, people. Let me show y'all something. Where they live at, Truth? Where they live at? Hold on. Where they live at? Hold on. We're going too far now. Hold on. They live on the corn wall, people. Y'all got their receipt? Hold on. They live on the Duchy and the Duke of Cornwall, right? Now, why is these places called the Cornwall? Look, increased taxation during the Great Depression of Britain. Why ain't nobody else got no crops, they taxing that ass. They is taxing. They already ain't got no crops, but the ancient cornfields over there, they control it. They are taxing during the Great Depression. I'm talking about your ass got to pay $20 for 1 ear of corn. We laying the tax on, we getting rich and rich because we control the agriculture, right? Now, go back to the story. Our ancient culture started building mounds over there in England, putting cornfields that were never there, over there in these areas right here. Ancient culture put it there. This is how they learn about our ancient culture through mound builders coming to their areas way before YTs even took over the area. Right? It was melanated people from Africa and Europe had these areas first. A lot of people teach about them, but they not our people. They are the people who ended up with this after our people brought it over there. Because this is corn agriculture right here. This is a corn mound. This irrigation for corn. That's why they call it the corn wall. People, they know what it is. Them people know what this is. We don't know what it is. The Moors and the melanated people took over these areas after we built it from our culture from here with the knowledge. Then the YT come along and take it from them and they become kings, queens, royalty off of the wealth of the land that we irrigated and made agriculture pop up in these places that didn't have agriculture. So if I'm sitting there with the only crop fields in England, I can get rich off of this field. 100 acres of crop fields that the mound builders built. If I own it, y'all out there starving around me, I can tax y'all. That's why the Sumerians got corn debt. Because they the one rolled the corn, and then after over time went by, somebody else took it over and started making corn monetary value. Because it fed the people on these dry lands, these non-irrigated, no agriculture lands. I can charge you a bankroll for agriculture, right? That's how these people got rich. And they still live on top of ancient mounds today with agriculture fields. Now do you understand how they got rich? While people be kissing up to these people are ancient, their bloodline are ancient thieves of land that our people bought there a long time ago from here. Now, let's get back into common sense. I get rich off agriculture fields that ancient culture built. I figure out who built it, because these people ain't dumb. They figured out who built it. Corn is over here. Where is corn from? Now, if I got a little bit of wealth off my land, where can I go get filthy rich at? Put it in the chat where you think it's it. Put it in the chat where you think it's it. Put it in the chat when they figured out who built this. America. Now you're starting to understand. This is about money. This is about agriculture fields. If I got rich off the agriculture field and I know where the big agriculture fields is, I'm going to the motherland, the land of milk and honey with a big field. I got a small field. I made $1 million. I go over there and get the big field. I'm going to make $1 billion, $1 trillion. That's how greedy motherfuckers think. That's why they own all the agriculture over here, most of the land, the government, the police, they run all of that over here. Don't you see the pattern? And they use our ancient symbols that come out the mounds for Freemasonry, because that's what made their families rich. So they look up to the swastika for entertainment purposes only. They look up to the cross. They look up to Sirius and Orion and ancient spots, because that's what got them rich. Let me explain something to y'all about these ancient spots, bro. For one, ancient spots got all the agriculture. That's a bankroll. They got limestone by ancient spots. Bankroll, copper, bankroll, sandstone, bankroll, oil, natural gas, bankroll, minerals, the rivers, gold. The ancient culture had already figured it out. All they had to do was trace down the ancient culture's land and take it and go right in after them. The mining, the lithium, it was already mined. All you gotta do is find the ancient spot and throw your fucking pick in there and keep going. They already showed you where it's at. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? Our ancient culture mapped out everything that got people rich, these people rich to this day. All the minerals, all the crops, they follow down. Oh, it's a mound over there. It's something over there. It's a mound over there. It's an ancient stone structure over there. It's right there. Some right there. It's an ancient cave with some lithium and some copper. It's right there. They turned them into mining spots, farming spots. That's all these people own, people. And they get richer and richer and richer off of the earth that our people had already mapped out thousands of years before they got on the land. And they still live on Cornwall to this day. Corn is not from Britain. Corn is not from France and Spain, people. Why are they calling these places Cornwalls? Let's get a little deeper. Let's get a little deeper. Let's get a little deeper. We know the truth now. That's how these people got the bag. That's how they got the bag. Roll the corn. Where my receipts at? Duke University. In honor of Washington Duke, the father of tobacco, John B. Duke, who established Duke Endowment to support the university's growth and development. The Duke University, Washington Duke, James B. Duke, right? Duke, where they come from? How Duke get rich? How did Duke get rich? Agriculture. Y'all think these white people just out here making play, going to college, getting money off their education? They family got rich off the land. That's how Duke University sitting right there. Acting like it. Okay. Now, anybody watch basketball? What road does Duke and North Carolina sit on? Put it in the chat. What road does the Duke of North Carolina sit on? What is called? Anybody watch basketball know this? Tobacco Road, Chapel Hill. You know what's on Tobacco Road? You ever been out there? Acres and acres and acres and acres and acres of Nicotiana rustica. Nicotiana rustica is a mound builder's tobacco, the strongest tobacco on the face of the earth. That's how you get North Carolina Tar Heels and Duke Blue Devils. Right there on Tobacco Road. On mounds everywhere. Ancient buildings and the chapel at Duke is a Tartarian building. I don't think I got no receipt on it. I got to go back and pull it up. But Duke got Tartarian building right on the campus. Let me pull this up. Hold on. Yeah. Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2 if you hear me in the chat. Give me a 2 if you hear me in the chat. That building is going to land on today, on the spring equinox. The inside of that building going to light up in the spot. I guarantee it. Building was already there, people. Mound's already there. The mound builders evolved to build this. That's why I taught you about the green man and the teachings of agriculture. They align these buildings just like they align the mounds and pyramids, people. All of it go together. Don't separate it. Don't separate the mound from Tartarian buildings. All the same people evolved over time. It just got smarter and smarter. They just kept elevating. They kept getting God conscious. They got so God conscious, they started building this. How you think this got on the land, people? Right there in Carolina. YT people ain't built it. It was already there. On tobacco, right there off Tobacco Road. Right there where the ancient mounds in tobacco fields on Tobacco Road. All this stuff go together. Ancient culture built the mounds. Then they evolved up to building this. Road of corn. They was there for thousand years untouched. Ain't nobody touch America for a long time, people. You think them people wasn't getting smarter? From 10,000 BC up to 3,000, 2,000, 1,000 BC. 1,000 BC, they building shit like this. They had already got smarter, evolved. Melanated people. Melanated people. That's why corn is in the architecture of these buildings. All the equinoxes, all the solstices in these buildings. Right? Duke University, right? Now, like I told y'all, Duke got rich off what? Agriculture. While we sitting here thinking that you got to do all this extra stuff to get you some money if you want some. You think you want some money, huh? That's what everybody want money. Everybody want money. You standing on it. You standing on it. Standing on the money. You looking around. They already took the money. They already working it. You standing on it. This land in the southeast can produce any crop in the world, people, at a high pace, high pace, great crop can come out, right? All you need is a dollar worth of seeds, and you can start an agriculture business. We're standing on the money. These people got wealthy off agriculture. Then they start buying up all the land because they understand, right? This the first Duke. The first Duke, wealthy off agriculture. Let's keep going. The first Duke, wealthy off agriculture now. Roll the corn. Let's keep going. Washington Duke lived on a farm, Orange County, North Carolina. Duke Homestead State Historic Site, Tobacco Museum. They rolled the tobacco to become billionaires. Tobacco purchaser, Hillsborough. Large estates on top of tobacco fields. Doris Duke, Duke University, Tobacco Road. Yeah, where did money come from? Where the bankroll come from? Tobacco. They didn't work hard. They ain't smarter than you. They just figured they already. You see, in their country, any type of crop field is a blessing. They still know that. In their country, crop fields are blessings. It feeds your family and you get income off the agriculture. But they broke our people up from knowing it. Now we think we got to sell dope and rap and do all of that to make the money. No. They broke you up from the earth. They telling you everything come from outer space. They telling you everything come from outer space while they eating off the top of the soil. They steady telling you out there, and they steady working on the land. They know what the land worth. We don't know no more. We forgot. They broke us up from that. We thinking all this other shit got something to do with you being. Roll the corn. I'm telling you what I know, bro. They know. All of these rich families in America started off of agriculture. All these people own computer businesses and all this other stuff, insurance and banks. It started with agriculture. But we forgot where the wealth come from. We forgot where the wealth come from. The wealth come out the field, baby. They keep going. Rent land, direct farming, right? Wealth, agriculture, primary source of wealth, land aristocracy. The royal family got paid off the land. The wealthiest families in America, the Cargills, Resnicks, built their fortune through agriculture in California. The Lawrence Group, agriculture. Henry Stein, farm boy, rich as hell. Stan, billionaire, agriculture. Yeah, you standing on the money. Yeah. Colonizer profited significantly off tobacco, corn, and cotton. Crucial cash crops fueled economic growth. They got rich off of these three. Yeah, rich as hell. They still rich today. Still rich today. They still rich today. It's something else I want to show y'all too. It's something else I want to show y'all. Washington Duke. Washington Duke, right? Orange County, North Carolina. Billionaire family. From the manufacturer of tobacco. That's where the money come from. These people are not elite. They just understood that if they take the crop fields and sell it back in their home country, they can make millions and billions of dollars. Then they come over here and start whatever they want to start on our land, right? I just showed you the Queen of England got their money from agriculture field from mound builders, people. These people got their money off agriculture field from mound builders at Duke University. That's the point I'm trying to make. People say, why do we worry about this type of knowledge? Because this type of knowledge made our people get into the ghettos and hoods that we are in now. Right? That's why I talk about this, because the past creates the future. These people, family today, are billionaires. And they did not own that land. Now, what if they show people land in North Carolina? What if they show people land in South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana? That these rich people, billionaires, you ride by their house with the big mansion, you think they done something. All they did was took something from your family hundreds of years ago. And you ride by them trying to be their friend and play golf with them and what? Why does it matter, black people? Black people, why does it matter that we did slavery and we took the mounds in the crop field? Because y'all got rich off of it. That's why it matters. YT. So now, I just want y'all to understand that the ancient culture plays a big role in how things are today. We cannot forget about these things. People ask me, why do I teach this stuff? Because this is one of the reasons our people are out here unaliving each other today. They were made and put in poverty and put in bad areas of town where wasn't no agriculture it. It's very important. One thing leads to another. You put people in the poor areas and you take all of the agriculture fields and run everybody off and sell free crops that our people are already cultivated. You get rich off of it. Then the government come back and give y'all millions just because y'all own farms, right? On top of the money you already made. Now everybody out there rich. 100% of these crop fields in the Black Belt was the first soil was tilled by our melanated people. Right? This is our real history, people. And they keep us down by trying to make us forget about that. Instead of acting like they rich, but the whole time their ancestors done some evil things to get there where they at. That's why them people understand about them antebellum houses. They know what them antebellum houses is. They know what them Corinthian column houses is. They know what all that stuff is. Slave houses, and they know what it is. They know the history of that. That's when the wealth transferred over to their families. And they still live off of their wealth today. So they took the agriculture money, started up computer businesses, railroads, bus businesses, airplane business, whatever they wanted to do after the crop slowed down, and started all these other businesses today that are billion-dollar companies in America, right? And I just wanted to teach y'all that. I'm putting that in my book, and I'm gonna break down all of the royalty overseas, going back, living on top of ancient mounds from over here. Y'all got any questions? Hop in the comments. Hop in the guest box. You got any questions? Hop in the guest box. Roll the coin. Roll the corn. And I'm going to start talking about some other topics too, man. A lot of other stuff is bothering me to just go on with our people anyway. I'm looking at the Adam 22 dude with all these different gangsters on his platform, and all of them go to jail. Why are y'all getting on these YT people platforms telling all the business they go along in the street, bro? Who taught y'all niggas? Who taught y'all that was cool, man? Like, I'm going to start speaking on other stuff, bro. Like this right here. Like, why do y'all get on these platforms and tell off on other people that look like you? You told on Lil Durk about him putting a hit on somebody in California. You taxing your own people who coming to shoot movies in California, making them check in. Then y'all get on the internet and tell the whole story. You shoot a video making a black film, people pay you to shoot a film in the hood. You get on there talking about all the contracts and what people done paid to get somebody hit. Y'all is crazy, bro. That ain't no gangster shit. Y'all couldn't be from Mississippi with that, bro. We don't play like that around in Mississippi, bro. That's snitching, bro. You are snitching, and then on top of that, you are snitching on a high level because y'all getting millions of views off of it. The feds go right in there and listen to the story. You talking about Lil Durk paying somebody for a hit, and then they go right and get Lil Durk. Who raised y'all niggas? Like, I don't understand, bro. I just like to talk about, I'm going to start talking about all type of stuff, bro. Because we got people like Charleston White and the 607 Unc. Now, 607 Unc, he ain't no dummy. He ain't no dummy. I done heard 607 Unc say some crazy stuff. But he be on time sometime. But at the same time, I'm finna just start talking about all type of stuff, bro, because our culture is getting to the point to where we got too much to prove, and we are telling on each other, bro. Where all this snitching come from? I saw Charleston White talking about the guy who got killed with his daughter in Texas. And he said something, and it bothered me, y'all. It bothered me. That man said the curse word, that little girl. That little girl, bro. You want to go viral that bad, you going to disrespect a young child they got on the line, bro. Roll the coin, man. That is the ultimate disrespect, bro. If I was that, I ain't going to lie, and I hate to talk like this, bro, but that type of disrespect, somebody got to get straightened. Somebody got to get straightened behind that, bro. A child gets unalived and you said F them. No, bro. Fuck the internet. Fuck all that, bro. That is the ultimate disrespect, bro. Ain't no Ain't no other way you could disrespect nobody. Not cool at all, bro. If there was my people, we'll be looking for you, bro. We'll be looking for you, bro. You gotta say that to my face, bro. All of us can go to jail behind that. Cause that type of talk, it warrants something. I'm sorry, bro. Like I sometimes it's out of my control of how I feel. If I got a daughter, bro, if something like that happened to me, bro, and somebody say something like that, I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out, bro. I'm crashing. I'm running up a pole, bro. I don't care who got it on tape. I don't care what. I'm crashing. Our people gotta stop disrespecting our people and telling all the business to these YT people, man. They sitting around watching these podcasts and watching all this stuff on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, getting all the clues, locking everybody up. And I'm not saying these guys are right, but what I'm saying is, who are you to put the business out there like that? All the corn. Dinky the Grand. You said I work for these people? What you trying to say?
What up?
What you mean what you said in the comment?
All y'all Freemasons, bro. I already seen what's going on, bro.
I'm a Freemason?
Yeah, you been watching me, and now you decided to ask me. Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I'm
You
not no
promoting
damn.
it. You promoting it. You shouldn't even talk about it. You talking about
Promoting what?
Charleston White is an entertainer. He's a Freemason. They
I don't
is
care what he is. That don't make me one, though.
you promoting it. You talking about it.
Now, I'm talking about it because it's disrespect of our own
Just
people.
like this picture you got up right now. It's a fake case. It's these characters. You promoting that. You promoting the fake news. So that lets you know you part of the same people, the Freemasons.
Bro, who raised you with all that hate in your heart, bro, for your
Ain't
own
no
people?
hate. Ain't no hate.
Who raised you to get on
Yeah.
my platform and tell me that I am a Freemason and that I am talking about something that ain't pivotal to our people, bro?
You promoting propaganda.
I'm not promoting nothing, bro. Who are you to tell me that, bro?
I'm listening
That's
to
the
you. I've been
problem.
watching you. I've been watching you for years.
People like you come off so negative. Automatically, you see me talking about something that I don't even normally talk about this stuff, bro. And I
Yeah.
just put this up there because there's so many of our people going to jail, and there's so many of our people talking on these YT people platform, and you're gonna call me the man. All right, bro. Check your heart, man, and check your
And I don't need to check nothing.
check your virtuousness, man. See, that's the problem, bro. I'm talking about a man disrespecting a man. That man's daughter dying is not no fucking propaganda, nigga. That man's daughter is in a casket going in the ground, bro. How the fuck is that propaganda? See, that's the problem with it. Be always running your mouth, bro. People are getting unalived out here, bro. That ain't no propaganda. That man, daughter, that little girl, mama and grandmama them buried that child, bro. What's fake about that? Huh? See, ain't enough thinking going on, bro. It's just hate for your own people. Only reason I'm speaking on this is I'm tired of hate for my own people or from my own people, bro. I'm sick of that, bro. You hop right up here with the hate. Them people put their child in the ground, bro, from violence, from her own people. And you sitting up on my panel talking about this is propaganda. I hear a child in the background while you talking to me, bro. I hear a child in the background while you speaking negative to me. That might be your child. See, I'm so sharp. I listen so good. I'm on top of it, bro. You probably got your child right now with a bottle talking about with somebody that disrespected an unalive child. You got to be the most ignorant. That's the problem with our people right there. I'm a Freemason. Bro, I'm not a Mason, a Freemason. I ain't joined no fraternity. I'm not no AKA, no Delta. I'm nothing. But my people's motherfucking son. That's it. That's it. I don't join fraternities. I don't look for friends and groups and clans. I don't do none of that, bro. Roll the coin. Talking about this is entertainment. A nigga doing 20 years entertainment, huh? Yellow Beezy just got indicted for Mo 3. He finna go in there talking about he paid a hitman. That's entertainment, huh? Mo 3 dead, bro. Mo 3 gone. This entertainment, though. When people get on the live, ain't no more entertainment, bro. The show over with. Bro, what's wrong with these people, man? This ain't no entertainment. These are our people getting thrown away and unalived, bro. What entertainment is? Talking about some Freemasonry. This ain't no Freemasonry, no gang bangers talking about no street shit. What a Freemasonry is? These are people running their mouth and YT people get the info and lock you up. That's all it is, bro. You're looking into it too deep. One thing about Freemasonry that I know for sure, they ain't no dummies. They ain't no dummies, bro. They're not gonna get on there and tell their business. They're not gonna spill the beans and get everybody locked up. This ain't no Freemasonry right here. Charleston White talking about somebody unalive daughter ain't no Freemasonry, bro. That's disrespect. Whatever it came from, it's still disrespect. That's what I'm talking about. I don't care if the YT man paid him personally to say it. It don't matter. It's still disrespect for your own people. You still in violation. You in violation, bro. And we know the truth now said that. You don't disrespect no child. No way, no how. Either way is bad. Don't even matter. See, that's the problem. Some of this stuff don't even matter what y'all be talking about, bro. It don't matter, bro. It don't matter how somebody got to the point to even say it. If you said it, it's wrong. Simple. So, on these podcasts, I hear a lot of information that just, it blows my mind that people put it out here like that, bro. I would really love to talk to some of these people, man. And be like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Think about what you are doing, bro. You are making a YT man rich off of his podcast, and you putting out your own people's dirty laundry, bro. Start your own podcast with information that ain't got nothing to do with no police, nothing of the snitching sort. It's a setup, y'all. Agent behavior. So I'm gonna start speaking on this stuff, bro, because it's too many people representing us through the internet that ain't talking the right talk, bro. Ain't the right talk. You don't say nothing about this situation of that man and his child like that, bro. You leave that alone, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Don't speak on that. Roll the coin. Anybody got any questions? Let me take a couple questions before I get out of here. BD11, what's up? The real Ghost Matrix. Let me get one question, one comment.
Peace, brother. What's going on, man?
Peace.
Page, bro. I appreciate everything you're doing. All right, bro. I watch you every day.
Thank you,
Listen,
bro. Thank you,
all
man.
day. We gotta definitely let our people know we appreciate each other. I mean, we see what's going on. You know what I mean? We see how they hijack everything we had, they hijacked. Even with Vlad TV and all these no jumpers. All them guys, to keep it real with you, are CIA agents. They reel our people in, and our people think that for some reason we have to tell people all our dirt to get notoriety and be famous. The
Exactly.
CIA and the FBI, they know, they sit back and watch these shows, just like you said, as people share their whole life story on the internet. Now I'm old. I'm older. I'll be 52 Tuesday. So we from a different generation probably. You know, where it was more about honor, respect, real gangsters moving silence. I
Exactly.
think I think it's the image, you know, like we in a time now where technology rules everything.
Yep.
So if a CIA agent or FBI agent could sit home and just watch these videos, you're building a case for them.
Yep.
Okay, you're giving them a start point. You're
Exactly.
giving them information where they can start researching these things that you're talking about. And then if there's no if the statute of limitations is not up, you're just making yourself a target.
Exactly.
And that's what Big U and all of them are doing. They're making themselves a target, whether it's scripted or not. People are still going to jail. Families are still being hurt. People
Yep.
are still being hurt. Okay, and I don't think our people realize that that like what this hip hop now and this entertainment, it's a poison to our community.
Yeah.
Okay, because our young kids want to grow up and follow and emulate these stars who are really not who they claim to be. They're more like CB4 rappers. Anybody, if you ever seen the movie CB4, go watch that movie and you'll see how they put this together. Okay, and it's all a trap.
Yeah.
You understand?
You're
But
exactly
I
right.
appreciate you bringing me up though, bro.
No doubt, bro. Thank you so much, bro.
Respect.
Thank you. Y'all follow the Real Ghost Matrix. Follow the Real Ghost Matrix. Rondo Raw. Let me get one question, one comment.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
What up, man? Hey, yeah, I got one question, one comment. I appreciate everything you doing though. And
Thank you, bro.
but yeah, I had passed by so I went on a train ride to New Orleans about 2 weeks ago. And I left from Anniston, Alabama. So I went through, so I had to go through Mississippi and I had to go through Moundville, by Tuscaloosa and all that. Man, when I tell you I rode through Moundville, Alabama, I saw it from the railroad tracks. And you remember that I had showed you that mound down here in Talladega. And you showed me it was on the 33rd parallel. So
Yeah.
but one day I need you to explain that 33rd parallel for me again. But yeah, so when I rode by Moundville, Alabama, while I was on that train, I looked over there and so what I be thinking, what I've been wanting to ask you is what's up with them train tracks, bro? Everywhere I go, like it's a mound by a train track. Since you done told me about mounds and everything, now every time I go around a big hill or something or a golf course or something, it's a body of water, like a river or either train tracks right by it. And that's
So,
it, bro.
so the 33rd parallel is a perfect alignment for the solstices and equinoxes, right? And 33rd parallel got a lot to do with the way the earth flowed. It's all lines running on the 33rd parallel. All type of minerals, gold. I studied this stuff, and like I said, I worked in the oil field for a long time too. 33rd parallel, where all these mounds are at, it's minerals under there, oil. It's power. It's a lot of power coming from these areas, and it aligns perfectly with solstices and equinoxes on the 33rd parallel. The reason the train tracks are running up beside mounds and stuff like that is because there was an ancient trail there. These trails ran from mound complex to different cities on the 33rd parallel. So when you catch a train coming through Moundville, then they go through Jackson, Mississippi, then they go through Vicksburg, then they go through Poverty Point, and heading. It's still running on the ley line of where ancient culture used to travel for mounds, because these different mound complexes, people used to meet up at different mounds doing on this trail, right? That's why you have stuff like the Natchez Trace. The Natchez Trace is a trail of mounds all the way to the Mississippi River, right? Running all the way up to Alabama, from the Mississippi River all the way up through there. That's going north to south, but the ley lines of the 33rd are going east to west. I even read about ancient roads that went to the Four Corners in Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico, which they call the Black Box. The Four Corners where the corn was at the in the middle of Utah, Colorado, Arizona. It's ancient roads that they built highways and railroads that run through those ancient spots too. So a lot of these places already was mapped out with ancient roads and they put railroads running parallel to to these mounds and stuff like that, like for scenery routes. But really, our ancient cultures used to travel these routes way before they built all of this stuff.
So is that why they got a lot of them, like they done pulled gravel over a lot of them too? So they try to cover that up, huh?
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff like railroad running by pyramids all in Wyoming and stuff like that.
Thanks. Okay, appreciate you, bro.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you. Y'all follow Rondo Rock. Yeah, all these ancient roads was already here, y'all. This stuff wasn't they just didn't pick out no area they wanted to run the railroad. They ran the railroad where the ancient culture had already traveled. So it was already mapped out. A lot of highways like this too. Ronnie Johnson, one question. One comment. Shout out, follow Ronnie Johnson. Vizzy, what up? One question, one comment.
Yo,
Yo, what's up, bro?
now I was touching on when you was talking about the Queen of England and everything and what's going on.
Yeah.
Like people ain't paying attention. It's a new war. It's a new power structure coming into play. You know what I mean? That new money versus old money. It ain't even really so much a race thing right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
It's not really a race thing.
that.
There's some evil melanated people out here too. And they rich. And they down with they attacking the power structure also.
Yeah, I've been just looking at Elon and them that new power structure. Like it's new money versus old money. The people that used to run things, they on the way out. You know, it's some new people on the way in.
I feel that.
I just wanted to touch on and that shit with the no jumper in them pocket. I just made a video about that. That's some of the goofiest shit I ever seen. You know what I mean?
Bro.
But I know with that rat and shit, there was rats back in the day. There's rats now. That ain't gonna never change. The game been messed up. You know what I mean? I can't believe people running on there to volunteer information about homicides and all this other stuff. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, people waking up. You know what I mean? And we'll see it. I just seen some young boys on there. I think they named like Drag Season or something. Man, they was spinning the shit out of Adam. Every time he asked him something, they just laughing at him like he's a goofy. You feel me?
Yeah, that's how
but I don't
treat
need
them, man.
on that type time.
That's how you gotta treat them people, man. Them people trying to get information out of you. You gotta misdirect them. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you.
Follow Vizzy 816. Follow Vizzy 816. Pee Wee Longway is the from Atlanta is the perfect. He perfect. He always frees them out, and he's still locked up. It's crazy. Ronnie, what's up? One question, one comment.
Hey, Truth.
What's up,
So
bro?
I want to speak on like the ancient Tartarian buildings, right?
Okay.
So like the buildings from the fair and all that stuff. Now I know I seen a couple statues that was out there too, but as I seen a couple of them, I noticed a lot of them we're not putting the figures of us on them statues like that, or did we have some, or did they knock them down and then put up some of their statues that look like them?
Yeah.
The white tees.
Yeah. See what happened with the Tartarian buildings was over here was our people faces was all over that stuff, bro. It took them years to redo the World Fair areas to make it look like they put their statue. So they'll switch out Isis, a statue of some type of melanated woman, with Athena, stuff like that. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
All them statues out there, they're so big and so new. They don't even look old. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they switch out our stuff with Greek gods that are representation of them, but the real meaning is a representation of our culture. So let's say you switch out Isis with Athena. You switch out Osiris ideology with Apollo. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
You switch everything out, then you set a date for everybody to come look like you built it. Yep, that's what happened.
Understood.
The buildings are old, and then they done a lot of putting white paint, great paint on the front of the buildings, and they switched all the statues.
Okay, I was thinking more or less from that World Fair where they had that big gold statue up there. It didn't resemble us. It didn't look like us.
Oh yeah, they put that up there. They put that up
Okay, that's what I'm talking.
I'm gonna do some more information on that. Good question, bro. Great question.
Yep.
Appreciate y'all follow running. No doubt. Appreciate you, bro. Follow Running Johnson 45. I'm gonna do some more information on them statues out there. And because I once showed how they put Athena in the spot of some type of goddess mother, melanated goddess mother, and they put Athena in her spot. Cause see, the knowledge coming from Egypt, the Greek, and Rome, they switched the figures, the faces out. So now you have Roman and Greek statues on ancient buildings that don't even go there. But they put them there to make it look like they people the ones done it. That's why they try to call it Greek Greco buildings and all that. But that building not Greek. They even switched the columns out. They even switched the columns out and put in their own columns and take the ancient columns out. I got some receipts of that. We'll talk about that. I'm gonna go into that. Punch God. One question, one comment.
Yo,
What's up, bro?
yeah, I wanted to ask you too about when you was talking about Queen Elizabeth. So I was researching on that, bro. Like, you ever heard of the British Isles, that book where it got
Yeah.
all the okay, so I was seeing that back then priests were getting they was hiding in priest holes because they was getting persecuted. Queen Elizabeth was cutting their heads off and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that I also was wondering, like, damn, how did it go from priests hiding and being beheaded to running the world now? And you basically touched up on that, when I was watching. But yeah, it's just crazy because once upon a time, they were shit in exile, so
That's a
it's
great
definitely
point. That's a great point. I always teach people that way. How do Roman Catholics have a church and Romans are the ones who supposedly crucified Jesus?
I said,
It's the same thing like you saying. Queen Elizabeth, how y'all over the Roman Catholic Church and y'all killing priests?
yeah, exactly. I was man, I had when I found that out, it was like, I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers, but they put it right in your face though. I mean,
Right.
it takes some research, but it's like,
But see
man,
what happened in history was, and I read this in a couple of books. They couldn't beat them, bro. Like the power of that ancient teaching turned into mythology still was powerful. You see, you still talking about Jesus and
right.
Virgin Mary and God. There's still some Haru, Isis, Osiris teaching. It's just turned into mythology of that. But
Yeah, I
the
be look.
but the
Oh, keep going.
power of that story is still so powerful. They couldn't even crucify it out of people, bro. They were crucifying people. People still waking up believing in it. So get what they did. You can't beat them. You do what?
Join them.
You join them. So now, okay, we can't crucify enough people and make them believe in these Greek gods. We got to go and make us a church and centralize it, and then get our money and power that way. So they switched over to Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
They kept their old pagan ways, but they put the religion in front to make people come on in because people was already going that way anyway. And then they just kept it going like that. They just joined them.
Yeah,
They
and,
couldn't
and then
stop it.
and so yeah, I also noticed that, I also noticed that when you was talking about the Tartarian buildings, and I wanted to say, I had researched too that they added J and ones, they added J's on a lot of them buildings for
Them
Julius Caesar.
M's too. Yeah,
Yep. And they added ones
yeah,
basically in front of the buildings because they added 1,000 years to history,
exactly.
throwing us off. And it all makes sense too because, like, I'm from South Bend, Indiana, so it's a courthouse that looked like a Tartarian. We got a couple of them here, but I read on it and they said, like, oh, they switched it, or they put it on horses and buggies and turned it around and built a nut. Like, man, yeah, right, man. Ain't no way y'all put this big ass structure on no horse and buggies and turned it around. It's all lies,
A
man.
horse can't pull a 5,000 pound granite block. It can't pull it.
Man, that it's impossible.
You
Yeah,
know, and these blocks on these buildings are 5,000-10,000 pounds, man. 15,000-20,000 pound blocks.
and then they showing these people who supposedly built it, and it's like these white T dudes they showing. It's like ain't no way in hell they went to construction school for 2 years, and then 3 years later they build a massive structure like that. It's no
Bro, I
fucking
got
way in hell,
pictures.
bro.
I
There's no
got
way
pic-
in hell.
I got pictures that they took of these buildings with the sun in the background, right? And
Yeah,
they tried to Photoshop them and put like little men with buggies and stuff like that.
yeah.
But the sun is shining right through the person. You can tell it's photoshopped.
Man, that's just
So I like to
crazy.
pull them out one day, bro.
I got one more thing to say, then I'm
Okay.
going OG. So
Yeah.
I'm with like how you was talking about the corn and the mound building and stuff. Is like how can we even go in effect of even taking this shit back? Because based off the facts, like they like how you said bloodlines is not even linked to lineage to any of this shit, and they
Right.
know this shit. So how what could we really possibly do though?
Bro, the
Like if
only
we
way
were to
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Paperwork at all ain't gonna work at all, bro.
yeah, we just gotta march
We
over
just
there
gonna
and
have to
just.
get 3-4 million people together and just pull up, man.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking the same shit. Like, just you
I've
know what
been
I'm
trying
saying?
to figure out how can we do this for the longest, bro. We just got to get millions together on the same type of time and just pull up to all these government buildings and all this stuff.
Yep.
And just be like, look, it's over, bro.
It's just a lot of people are scared though, man. It's people been in this state of mind for so long. It's hard to get people to get involved because people are afraid of what they do not know. You feel me? So
Yeah, yeah.
it's just
But
a
they got reason to be afraid, but at some point we got to stop being afraid because we think we got armies to protect us from other countries.
right.
The first responsibility of the army is to protect them on our land. So we're gonna have to deal with them people
Eventually.
eventually. Because I got people in the military that I already said the first thing that they teach them that they're gonna try to make us some type of foreign entity, like we a
Right.
terrorist group, and then
Then I think they flagging you. You probably getting a call. Y'all tap the screen for OG, man. He going crazy. Tap that screen, y'all. Share the live for him.
roll the corn, 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 roll the corn.
So
Y'all hear
yeah,
me?
I had one more question too, OG.
Okay.
So are we able to grow? I mean, you was talking about agriculture, so it's like why aren't we able to grow ourselves in our own yards and on our own properties and shit? You think that's why they put codes and statutes to prevent us from doing that, even
Yeah,
on an agricultural level?
yeah. They got different things. They don't want you to grow different things. They don't want you to grow a certain amount of it. They don't want you to do certain things. But I'm not gonna go by that code. They're gonna have to come see me about that.
Right.
I got some land. I'm already from the start on it. I'm not going by no codes. I'm not doing none of that because this our land, bro. Like you can't control they want to control everything to the point to where you can't make or be self-sufficient.
Right.
They
Or
want you to
sustain
always
or
depend on
sustain your own, your own
yeah.
home and shit. It's crazy how you showed that though. Like you really put me up on game with the agriculture because everybody you showed got rich off agriculture. Like, and I'm not gonna
It's
lie,
just a
I
couple of
was
them.
one who thought that these folks was like, mass inventors and you know
Exactly.
what I'm saying. And I'm not gonna lie, like I'm like, damn, when you showed that, I'm like, these motherfuckers.
Exactly. That's the reason I showed it so our people can understand that all they did was take land and got rich, and then they went into other businesses after. They didn't start their business on their own back of hard work. They got rich off the agriculture. Then they started car lots and
Yeah.
restaurants and see what I'm saying? That's where the base money come from. Yeah,
Nah, man, but you definitely doing your thing, OG. I checked you out. I seen you a couple times like on Facebook and on here too, and I just seen you talking, and I was like, man, I'm gonna check him out because you was saying some shit, man. Like, and that Tartarian shit, keep talking about that too, because I'm on that shit. Like, I'm finna start doing videos on these buildings down here in South Bend, Indiana, because these buildings is massive. I'm telling you, like. It's copper all over the buildings. You know what I'm saying? And yep, and I'm definitely on it. But I appreciate you for letting me come up too,
appreciate you,
man.
no doubt, man. Y'all follow Punch God. Appreciate you, bro.
Yup, love.
Follow Punch God. Follow Punch God. Roll the coin. Great questions. Great questions. That's what's going on, man, with these buildings. And I got to get back into the Tartarian stuff. I've been so on the ancient stuff that I ain't been messing with the Tartarian build, but I'm gonna get there. Free to God. Let me get one question. Let me see. Nate to God. Let me get one question, one comment.
Yo, you hear me?
Yo. Yeah, I hear you, bro. You gone?
I wanted to talk about the astrology when you talked about how the seven Pleiades got mad and when the a new light came and slaughtered the bull of heaven. And I was just thinking about how these black demons on here, they just be talking about like we 100% Anunnaki and stuff like that. And, you know, I don't be wanting to get too deep into mythology. I really be trying to understand the stars and stuff like that. So you can explain more about that?
Okay. When our people are screaming we are 100% Anunnaki, they are putting that we are alien race, more sophisticated than everybody else, and we created DNA of mankind. That's what they own.
Okay.
That is a Muslim, Middle Eastern, Arabian teaching.
Yeah.
It don't come from America. It don't come from no solid knowledge of the earth and planet and the stars. It just comes from it's a mythology story.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just be interested because like I just be interested to see how it was like how we manifested to the physical. And I just be like, okay, so if it's really like war and if it's energy, like certain energy that's gonna be like to destroy a certain another celestial energy is going to manifest into the physical some type of way. And I thought about that too. I was like, okay, this really did start when the Middle Eastern, when we started to give the information to, you know, the Africa and the Arabian. So yeah, bro, but appreciate you, bro. I just wanted to get on here and touch
No,
on.
I ain't done. Let me explain.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
break it down to you, bro. So something you can study to get you back to the truth of that Anunnaki teaching.
yeah.
They mound builders, bro. They are
Mm-hmm.
not aliens. They ain't create no man. Only thing they spliced was plant DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They mound builders. Okay. Ancient Sumerians were growing corn. Corn come from America, so that means that teaching came from here. That means that the bloodline that are coming through the ancient Sumerian come from here. Because they teaching astrology, irrigation, and corn and structure building, right?
Yeah,
I can show
yeah,
you artifacts with ancient corn on them, right? Anunnaki got corn on his head.
yeah,
Okay. When you talk about the bull of heaven getting slaughtered by Gilgamesh and Enkidu, that's what you talk about, right?
yeah.
Gilgamesh and Enki is the Gemini zodiac.
Mm-hmm.
The sun is Orion's belt is moving around the zodiac. That's what it's saying. Stars moving around the zodiac. That's the epic of Gilgamesh story is written off the stars going around the zodiac.
Yeah,
The bull of heaven is Taurus going into the light of the northern hemisphere over the, when they say the dark side, they mean under the equator. When they say the light side, it's over the equator.
yeah.
The bull of heaven, let me show you a depiction of it. I think I got it somewhere. It ain't too far. The bull of heaven is going from being a southern hemisphere star into a northern hemisphere star.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what they call the death of the bull of heaven. When it
Okay. Yeah.
Enki and Gilgamesh are the hero twins of Gemini. Right behind, the Gemini is right behind Taurus. So it's pushing. It's like it's killing Taurus. Then they talk about the seven sisters. That's the Pleiades right there, all in that same. star alignment. So let me show you what they're talking about. And they made this into mythology stories, bro. And they feed it to you as if it's real, but this is really hunter-gatherer teachings.
Yeah.
Let me show you. There is the bull of heaven right there. You see it?
Yeah.
This is Enki and Gilgamesh right here. The great twins, the hero twins, Gemini. The bull of heaven's death happens when it goes over the equator of the star line. When it goes up here, it goes into the light. That means it's the death of the bull of heaven.
Okay. Okay.
The seven sisters is the Pleiades star system. Right there. When they talk about the scorpion men at the gate of dawn, they're talking about scorpion going down into the underworld, which is under the equator. The dawn is the dark side. Enkidu is all over the dark side, right? Enkidu.
Yeah.
Enkidu is the stars of the southern hemisphere. So when they talk about Enki, they talk about the stars of the southern hemisphere. When they talk about Enlil, they talk about the stars of the northern hemisphere. Enlil is the light, Enki is the dark. Enki evil, they say. Enlil is God, they say.
So it's all just to
Sky.
mess up our flow of the newer melanin.
This all coming out of teachings of astrology. That's all it is. They just made a story out of it. Here go a new, which is Orion. You see that?
Yeah.
Right? So they use Aquarius, talked about the Great Flood, but the Great Flood didn't happen over there. They just use Aquarius because he's the water bearer. And they significant, they put that together with Aquarius. So you can go through the story. Pharaoh, which is Virgo, creating with Gilgamesh. Virgo is the Virgin Mary, bro. Virgo is the Virgin Mary, bro. That's the same story. Virgin Mary get her name from Virgo. Virgin come from Virgo. Furrow means grain or corn. You see she got a little piece of corn or grain in her head? See that?
Yeah.
That is the creation story of agriculture right there. She got the corn in her damn hand. When you see Gilgamesh holding the lion, there is underworld teachers of right here and right here, Leo and Gilgamesh. So Gilgamesh is holding the lion. Enki is wearing horns because he's from the underworld, right? And then they get that from mound builder culture also because mound builders were buried with horns. And and then on top of that, moon alignments. That's why you have the Islam sign because this turned into moon alignments, which became Islam and other things over there in that area of the world. But that story is all created from star alignments.
Yeah.
So read the Epic of Gilgamesh, map it up with the Scorpion Man, the Water Bearer, the Fish God, the Goat Fish is Capricorn, all this stuff in the Epic of Gilgamesh.
All right, bet.
So check that out. That's the real story of the
I appreciate it. All right, say that.
Follow Nate to God. Follow Nate to God. Follow Nate to God. That's what it's all about. Mickey, let me get one question, one comment.
Subscriptions or buying a book, I understand that's digital, but I can put that directly in my bank and I can pull it out immediately. It's not so much the same.
Cinnamon Biscuit, what's up? One question, one comment. Screenshot it. Yo. BD, you got a question? One more question? Okay, see, now let me explain this before I get out of here about the star alignment. You have to understand the zodiac, the movement of Orion, the movement of the moon, and the movement of the sun, right? Once you understand all of those movements and all of those alignments, can't nobody tell you no mythology story no more because you're going to always peep the story out coming right out the sky, right? What happened to our higher consciousness? Over here, we were made prisoners of war on our own land. Then they put us in English schools and put us in Christian schools, and they separated us from our family. They moved us around to different areas. They took you from your ancestral land. They took over the ancient spots that's in America that can teach you your culture. They unalived a lot of the ancestors who were teachers and who were shamans and who were all of that. And it took them hundreds of years to remove you from your consciousness of your ancient land, right? So from the 1500s up into the 1700s, they was breaking you up from your ancient culture. Now you live in their culture. Now you want to live like them. Now you're not of nature no more. You don't respect the earth no more. Now you around here acting like everything come out the sky like them. They are the people who talking about the sky people. They want to go to space. They want somebody to come out the sky and save you. Our people was not doing that, bro. We weren't looking for nothing out the sky to save us. Nothing. We were going to save ourselves with understanding of the star alignment for agriculture. We weren't looking for nobody to come out the sky. We were showing praise to agriculture and nature at the same time, but we weren't looking for no being to come out the sky and save us. That's their teaching. We weren't trying to go out of space because our ancient culture said it was a firmament on top of this planet, and we weren't trying to even go. They not even going. They acting like they going. That's their dream. Their dream is outer space. Their dream is aliens and outer space. They are the people who created all of that nonsense. We got our people over here thinking the same way they think now. Some coming from outer space for to save you. We finna fly out of space and live up there. It ain't finna happen. That shit done on a green screen. We have mastered earth, nature, water, wind, and alignments of stars. We had mastered that for a better paradise on the planet. They created all this all other stuff because they are hunter-gatherers. They're looking for something to grasp on. Now, the elite ones, the elite people, they know the truth. That's why they Freemasons and all they're using is earth knowledge and nature knowledge with the symbolism, right? But the regular Neanderthal, he looking for something to save him. Ain't nothing gonna save you, bro. You and your people gonna have to save you. Ain't nothing gonna save you. Ain't nothing saved us yet, right? Ain't no extraterrestrial. This is not extraterrestrial knowledge. If the Anunnaki are over there putting corn and irrigating rivers and feeding people, that's not alien knowledge, people. The ancient Sumerian is not an alien. He's a mound builder. He's bringing civilization to an area with no civilization. That's what that means. We got to get back to that. Peace G, what up? One question, one comment.
Yo, peace God, peace God. But nah, I just wanted to show you. I mean, what showed them one thing, like what you was talking about just the other day, and you was just talking. Hold on. Let me show you real quick about the Anunnaki. This like one thing about that I can't even show real quick, but hold on. I just want to show this real quick. Well, the same artifact, but you know what I'm saying. Hold on. Hold on. I done. Cause you was like you want to see the body. Remember I showed you, and you was like, what is the whole body of her? Hold on. Here we go. Like this. See the crown that I was telling you about that, and then the whole body. I just wanted to show that down the same exact river, cause that's her feet right here, and then creek, but down the same exact river. But you see, okay, this the picture I'm showing you is this right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you showed me. You showed me this right here, but I just zoomed in so you could just see. You get what I'm saying?
That's fire.
but I'm gonna show you back to her whole full body so you can actually see the whole thing. But because you asked me, you was like, "What about her whole body?" But this a whole little body right here that I
Yeah,
just want to
that's
show
the
you.
whole map. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and also this right here as well. Hold on, just one more thing right here.
That's fire.
Hold on, this right here. What that look like to you? Before me just saying it, cause like a map.
Like it look like states or
Yeah. I think this right here, Texas right here, and then they go. I think that's Mexico. But hey, I'm just showing this so somebody might see it better and understand, you know. But it's the same exact river. It just right above. This above her head. What I just showed you, this is the exact same river. This is just above her head. But I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, just show that real quick. And also this right here, because people be talking about the Bigfoot, the Blackfoot. This right here as well. Same exact river. That connected us to Mississippi River. It runs. So I just have to show that real quick as well. That makes a foot and also makes a stick that she be having in her hand. The 2 sticks.
show them the one with the falcon head on there, bro.
Okay, bet. Hold on.
I want y'all to see this now. Now this is crazy.
Right here. Boom. Now,
Zoom in. You got one to zoom in a little bit.
Yeah. Hold on.
The whole one, so we can see. I can show it to you.
Bet. Hold on.
This one is out. This is crazy right here. This one is false. He showed me this one before.
Right here. Okay, this is
I pointed out to him and show him the arm.
Right here. This the beak. This the beak right here.
Yeah.
And this her arm. They actually look like an elephant hunk as well. Elephant hunk, and then it goes up to grab this right here. Did you see what that is? And also right here, that makes the red bird right here as well. And also this one I want to show you as well, because this four-legged being makes a few animals. The black, it makes the black panther, the black bear, the anything that's four-legged is right there as well. But this is on her back as well too.
I see that. That's fine.
Yeah. I just had to show that real quick because it just make it basically, and this right here got many animals.
Let me show you something too.
Yeah. I've been trying.
Put that back up. Put that back up. Slow down. Calm down. Put that back up.
Hold on. All right.
Put that back up. Now, let me show you something else. There's something else in that picture too. I want you to look at.
All right. Hold on.
I want you to study it for me too, and then.
Bet I got you.
Let me show you something that's on that picture. Go back to it. Now, you see them little symbols right there in the middle on the left side?
Yeah, right there.
Now that bottom left one look like a Hebrew symbol.
Right here?
Right there. Come up. Right there. Look like the little stick man.
Stick man, yeah.
I done saw some Hebrew symbols look like that. I forgot what it means.
Yeah.
But we got to look at all of that. But that bird looked like the Anunnaki bird with the arm out.
Right. About the Anunnaki. I got some.
That's a root ideology.
Yeah. But I'm gonna actually show you. Like I got some. But I don't think I can think of home. Let me see, because I actually can hold on.
And you know what makes me understand a lot of this stuff, because I did a video about the Erie, the canal out there in I think it's in Ohio, with the bird made from a canal right on the river. And I got a whole video about it on my page. It's a whole horu bird looking up to the sky, right upside the. It might be the Erie Canal, but
yeah, okay. I know. I think I know. But also this right here, I wanted to show people because before the Anunnaki, it was called that. I just wanted to show people that because they can look that up themselves.
Yeah.
Because it's a mother stuff I want to show about, because you was explaining it about Anana. Remember you were saying something about Anana?
Yeah, Nana. Yeah.
Yeah, that's who killed. Well, I don't want to say that, but that's
a Mesopotamian deity. Yeah.
Yeah, that's who did that to her. These right here, this word right here, which stand for the Anunnaki. But yeah. It's another little artifact that I'm gonna show too. But I ain't even get the time. I ain't think I was gonna get on that fast. But to show you, because I was trying to get all my receipts together.
Now, hold on, slow down. Go back.
Hold on.
Go back to that. Now you see where it says meaning.
Yup.
Those who are born of Anu. Anu is Orion. Primary seed. They are not talking about human DNA.
Facts.
About agriculture.
Yeah. 100%. But
That's fine.
yeah. But I'm gonna show this one artifact, one more this other one too as well about Kendrick
Okay.
Lamar because okay, this one right here that I want to see because people thought this A stand for Anunnaki, which is don't. But you see, I had to show this right here. I just showed the Kendrick Lamar because that's what he's representing, and then bam. Now I'm gonna show them exactly what that A means because that A does not mean Anunnaki. Hold on, look, I got it right here. Hold on.
Oh, that's crazy.
They was like Anunnaki. I said, nah, it means something totally different and better, actually. Hold on, let me go.
That's fire. He own it. He's he own it now. Let's see what he's roll the card.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Is a hold on, let me see if that's the right. Hold on, no, hold on. I think this one is right here. Is it? No, that ain't it. Hold on.
I want to show. I'm gonna pull up that bird on the Erie Canal. I'll show y'all that one time too. I have to bring that one back out. Y'all put the coin in the chat, man. Show young guys some love, peace, G, man.
Here we go.
The ancient Mississippi culture, the A symbol, represented the human hand with the eye gazing out from the palm. Yeah, that's the Ogie.
Yeah.
Significance of deity potentially represent a portal to the other world or the Earth Mother deity. That's fire. Now go back to that.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that. You taught me something today.
Yeah.
So that A symbol is a symbol like the Ogie with the eye in the middle of the hand.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Or the
How you know
eyeball.
how they meditate? They
Yeah,
meditate
yeah,
and go
yeah,
like this.
yeah.
That's what it's representing backwards.
That's fire.
You get what I'm saying? So I just had to show that because somebody was like Anunnaki. I said, nah, that ain't no Anunnaki. That means they meditate, they hold their hands like that. I just had to show him that.
That's fire, man. Appreciate you, bro. Y'all show PG some love. That's fire right there.
Yeah.
I gotta do some studying on that one. I ain't never found that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, I wanted them to show the real. I wanted to show this right here, the real. Like this is what the ancient. This right here.
Hold on. Let me pull it back.
Every time they be trying to talk about the black. This is what it truly looked like right here. And all you gotta do is type that word up right there for you.
The Black Panther is really a black jaguar. The jaguar.
Yeah, you see it? It's right here.
It's native to America. That's a fact.
Yeah. I just wanted to show them real talk.
No Black Panther in no Africa.
Yeah, they love saying that. They love saying that though, for sure. But yeah, I just had to just. Oh yeah, also one more right here. I wanted to show them right here the beings. They uniting down the same river. I just had to show that they uniting. They uniting down the same river, shaking his, just showing us. I just had to show that real quick. Y'all good. But yeah, man, appreciate you, man. But so I got more too. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna show you some more I got.
Yeah, we'll go back through it. That's fire.
For sure. Appreciate it.
Y'all follow PG right now. That was fire. Follow PG right now. Y'all always come with some receipts.
Yeah.
Y'all always come with some receipts. Roll the coin. Let me see. All right, PG. I dropped some receipts on the river with some old glyphs. He come back with some fire. That's fire. Now, the bird with the arm out, you can't deny that one. That's there. It's there. Because I have seen other artifacts with the bird, with the wings, with the arm out on rivers in America. Now, that's them heavy receipts that you got to go over the top of all type of maps to find. And it's showing that the ancient culture built glyphs on the river with irrigation and farm right there. And I think it's called the Blue Hole. It's a place called the Blue Hole. Got the big Haru bird on the Erie right there by the Blue Hole. I'm gonna pull that back up for y'all, man. That's fine. Marlena Wild, let me get a question. Yo.
Oh, hey, am I on? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
Okay, I can't be on long, but it was kind of crazy sequence, with everything. I just wanted to show this art piece I made. It actually isn't allowed to be shown where I'm at. But let's see, how do I do that? How do I show?
I think you hit the camera,
Okay,
and then hit
okay,
save or something like that.
okay. But how do I show not my face?
Spin the camera around. I think it's a
Okay.
little thing to
Oh
spin the
man, I
camera.
feel so old. Okay. Oh wait,
You
how
got
do I
to
show like a art?
when you spin it, you got to hit save. I think.
Okay, when I spin it. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Okay, but
there
how
you
do I
go.
show an image though, like from my phone?
Oh, okay. Go to the green screen thing. With this point, it's like a picture with an arrow going down.
Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm like, maybe I might have to come. Oh wait, is it here? My goodness, I'm like, might
It's
have
a
to show it
green.
another time.
It's like a little green screen at the bottom of the screen.
Okay, let me see.
Then you hit the green
Green screen.
screen. Yeah,
Okay.
it's hard. Yeah, if you never done
Uh,
it, it's gonna be kind of rough.
yeah, I've never done this. I'm like, maybe I need to come on another time. But like,
Cool.
if anything, I'll just explain what I made. It was this woman, this black woman. She was like the foundation and all these other oh, I see it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's in a fix. Yeah,
The one pointing down, you said?
yeah.
Okay.
Then when you pull it up, you hit save.
Okay, sweet. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for your patience.
No doubt, no doubt. Patience is
Yeah.
virtue. Patience is a virtue.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
So then I
When you
but
find the
then
picture, you hit save, and it'll pop up on the screen.
okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, this piece. Okay. So this is a
Excellent.
piece I just created. Let me see if I can
Fire.
show another image of it. But let's see. Just kind of how they asked me to make a piece on my pioneer heritage,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Are you sure?" But it's just called The Dark Foundation. So I
Mm-hmm.
just wanted to share about how like, you know, how much, we've done
Mm-hmm.
and we're the foundation of so much of this, the creation of where we're at now,
Fire.
all this
Is she
great things.
crying? Is she crying tears like going across her face?
Yeah, but blood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but blood going
yeah,
into the dark.
yeah, fire.
And let's see. Here's like another more,
Oh
more,
yeah.
a more different
Uh-huh.
like angle.
Yeah.
And these other people are like jumping off of her, not realizing what she's done. And there is this one white girl on the right side that's like giving her some, respect.
Mm-hmm. They respect
So
you.
anyway, what was that?
It's it's like they understand it because and we starting to forget about it.
Yeah.
That's what I get out of it.
Yeah, well,
That's
man, but
fire.
anyway, I wasn't allowed. They're still trying to figure out how I can get it posted. I live in Utah, just so you know. So there's not a lot of black people, and they are.
Oh, Utah is
Yeah.
against TikTok, right?
You know it probably. I wouldn't be
Yeah, Utah
surprised.
tried to ban TikTok. The
Yeah,
first
I would
state.
be
Yeah,
surprised.
that's
But
fine.
I do have to go, but I just was like, it
That's
was
fine.
interesting that I came on at that time and I just made an art piece that when I saw the body, with the map images that he showed, I just had to be like, wow, okay. So I just wanted to share.
No doubt.
But
Thank you so much. That's nice. I like that.
thanks. Okay, I gotta go.
Y'all follow Melina. Follow Melina Wild. Follow Melina Wild. Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. That's fire. Scrap. Well, it's not scrap. This is one question, one comment.
Lives in a giant mansion in Hollywood.
Let me see. Let me do the last couple of people. Scrap, what's up? Yeah, Utah got a lot of ancient spots. That's true. Great live today, y'all. I got a couple of more people in the comments. I'm gonna get everybody a question real quick. Tech, what's up? One question, one comment.
I ain't want to speak on the
Oh,
UFOs, but I did want to speak on some of that nature, if that makes sense. I wanted to speak on because I watch the stars a lot, And even when I'm driving, when I just walk outside to take the trash out, I just catch myself, and it's just hard. And I talk about it to my old lady like a lot. I know she be tired of me. You know what I'm saying? So, and I always catch shooting stars. Like I catch them all the time. I was DJing. I'm a DJ. I was DJing the party. As soon as the party ended at 12, I open the door and boom, there go one shooting across the sky. So I'm always looking and observing in the orbs. And so I just want to speak on them. And a lot of people think that stars is a solid state, and when it's just really a big ball of energy. And so I wanted to touch on them topics, and it's just
It's true. It's
more.
true.
Because I know about them, but I don't know much as I should, So I want to see what other people know. But that's all I do know, I wonder, like a shooting star, like what is actually a shooting star, like what is it actually doing? Because they tell us this shit, that it's a shooting star, but and it really be something else taking place. So I just want to get your thoughts on that and the orbs and all that.
Okay, the orbs pause so it won't bounce back the value. The orbs, from what I seen through my research, are some type of spiritual energy coming from something not at rest on the planet. So orbs are moving around. Orbs are spiritual. I'm gonna say it like that. Orbs are always seen in places where spiritual things are happening. Ancient burials or things like that. Orbs are out, and with these shooting stars, that is some type of mass or matter energy moving. See, what we don't understand about stars is stars are lit up by photons, which come from sunlight, right? So it's lit up because of sunlight that's burning these stars all day, and at nighttime you still can see them. And that matter moves around above us. Now I can't understand. I can't just really give you the complete answer, but they moving because it is so. It is like
Spiritually,
explosions and different mass moving around. It's lit up by the sun.
okay, we understand energy don't die, and
Yeah.
I had this. I don't know if it was a download or just a regular thought. But it was a week ago, and I was just thinking like, energy don't die. So when we are a form of energy. So once we die, where we go? Do we go to amongst the stars and join amongst the energy? Because that's energy up there. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, dang,
Could be
what is
true.
facts? Like,
Could be true.
say miracles, how miracles happen, you know what I'm saying? Who say a shooting star that ain't a form of energy going to help going to help, just say, I don't know, like it's just I just feel like it's a connection between
See,
miracles.
after that energy leaves the body, see, that's the hard thing. That's the hardest part of the knowledge for me to teach. Because me, I stick to what I can prove.
Facts, I understand that.
Now that part of the game, anything is possible. It could be energy of different souls of it moving stars. It could be that.
And I feel like it helps the souls, like people like me and you, like people that's on that time and on that side of the fence. I feel like that kind of energy helps us on a daily with downloads, with
Yeah.
say we was in distress about to die, that kind of energy. Then you see a shooting star, like that energy coming to the rescue. There's somebody that's the ancestors. Like I always feel like it was a connection between it, and I got that download a week ago, and I just like, damn, it's just stuck with me now.
And that's true because I can prove that there is a connection between the stars and our spirituality. That's a fact. It's a reason why we show so much respect to the stars, and it's a connection with us spiritually. But like I say, it's gonna take all my lifetime to figure that part out. But that's just the deep part of the knowledge right there. I don't like to lead people the wrong way with that. But we are connected to the stars and the heavens and the earth, and we connected to everything. And
Fact. Even when like baby's born, I mean, well, when they say when they say Jesus was born, the star was doing what it was doing, dancing, which is energy. So I guess it was. I don't know. Like it's the connection. I know it's a connection, but we're gonna have to dig. I'm gonna dig on that
not to
more
dig on that.
on
I've
that
been digging
topic.
on it for years, bro. And
Yeah.
I still can't give you a solid answer on that because after that energy and that soul leaves the physical body, it's hard to see where it goes. Yeah, they say it go to the stars. Some say it just stays on the earth realm. Some say it goes to the earth. It's just a lot of books say a lot of different things, but it's hard. It's hard. I'm just say it like that. Appreciate it. Good question though, bro. Good question.
Fact.
All right, y'all follow Tech. Y'all follow Tech. Good question, bro. Is the spirit is so big. You can see spirituality is so big with our people that, and then me personally, a lot of people will answer that question and give their opinion on it, but it's just an opinion, and I don't want to give y'all no opinion. Like I'd rather give y'all something solid, but that's after that point of the information, I kind of just kind of go off of how I feel because that's all you really can do at that point. And I don't want to force no information about that or force no reincarnation or force no orb spirit or I don't want to force none of that. But we are the most spiritual people on the face of the earth. But after that energy leaves you, I can't. I've been trying to figure it out forever, but I can't give you a solid answer on that. I'm sorry, I can't give you a solid answer on that. That's a whole nother realm. Droop, what up? You might do go into the nine ether, right? Go right to the. I was trying to get everybody in here right quick. Toya, what's up? One question, one comment.
Oh, I don't know how I got up here. How you doing?
Doing all right. How you doing? Y'all
Good.
follow
I didn't have.
Toya. Y'all follow Toya.
Thank you. I
No
didn't have
doubt.
a question.
Okay. Y'all follow Toya on Maru. Follow Toya on Maru. Cozy, what's up? One question, one comment.
I'm so grateful first and foremost because you really put it down hard every single day. I can't,
Thank you.
it's just, it's incomparable. But I want to say this thing about myself, and this is what I noticed, and I hope you can shed some light with this. So I was in a heavy court thing, fighting the courts and what have you. And when I'm not I learned some legal, but I'm not, well versed. But I had, every time that I would have to go to court, I would this energy it was would come upon me. It would just I don't know how. And I'm wondering, was this the melanin? I've been doing this for 7 years and what have you. And every time I would have to go to court, I would be up all night. And it was this, I didn't get down on my knees and pray and beg and anything. But this energy would come and I would be up for 3, 4 days and go to court and stand in there. And I would figure out how to write this, what I had to write. But it was very consistent that I would get up and
Energy.
this
The energy
energy would
going into
come
the
upon me.
courtroom.
I don't know. Listen, but the energy was so strong.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be sleepy. I didn't have to take a break or anything. But this energy came and it helped me. And so I until like now is when I really realized that whenever I was in trouble, the energy would show up for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, and so instead of calling on Jesus, mind you, I did never get on my knees and say, "Dear Lord, Father, help me in the name of Jesus." I didn't do any of that. And
Yeah.
I just wanted you to see, I know you may not can shine a lot of light on that, but I saw it, I felt it, and I've been guided Everywhere I look, there's information for learning and everything. And so now I've gotten older and what have you, and I feel a little bit exhausted. But if you can help me with that, I'm wondering if that energy, the melanin, is as a spirit or what have you. You know, I didn't try to summon anything.
So what were you going to court about? Like what was it?
You know, I was arrested, and they were still in my property from my house in California, and I just it was just a probate lie. It was a bunch of lies through the court, and they manipulated. I was arrested for being on my own property for trespassing on my property, but I did a little bit of voodoo on the property with some gin in a circle for the ancestors, and they haven't been able to move into the house. So,
Okay.
you know, I was just doing that for years, but they hadn't been able to move into the house, and they still, but they flipped it, tried to flip it a couple of times. I found out all the different governments are in there and stuff like that. And I had a friend. I was homeless, going to Palm Springs. I had a little bit of money, and was staying in the hotel. I never had to be outside in any kind of way, but my friend out here in Louisiana, I'm in Ruston. She had some property and a little street in here in the country in the backwoods, and she let me stay in here out here. So I've been out here, but
So
I've been protected.
what I think that is, sometimes when your ancestors understand that you are facing some type of trouble or some type of injustice of their people, it it keeps you up. It puts things on your mind. It gives you different thoughts. It's some type of ancestral protection that goes around our people when certain things are happening,
Mm.
when certain wrongs are happening.
Well, you
Like,
know, they arrested me in order to get custody of my dad. They had to get physical custody of the elder that they're trying to steal from. And one night, the night that they unalived him, I felt a real hot. I woke up. I wasn't sweating or anything, and it was like 10 minutes to, but I was so hot, and I don't know what it was. And I realized they changed the date of his passing to the next day, but I woke up in the middle of the night, like 10, 11 o'clock, and I wasn't sweating, but it was a burning heat. It was like I was dipped in hot grease, but I didn't sweat.
I'm gonna tell you one time that what you said happened to me also. I was going to court for some marijuana charges in Mississippi, right? And I couldn't sleep. I couldn't. It was maybe 2 days. I couldn't sleep. I felt a certain protection coming around me at that time, and it made me at ease. It made
Mm.
me at ease at the time. It made me at ease at the time because it made me feel, and I had a dream about my great grandmother, and it put me at ease knowing that I was gonna be okay. So when I went into that situation, um, I already knew it was gonna be okay from getting that feeling for 2 days before I went to that court case. And I went in there and they gave me some light, a little slap on the wrist, and I went to a little probation for like a year, and they took it off my record and all of that. But that's the same type of feeling. It's an ancestral. It's somebody that really loves you and cares about you that's gone, and that power of your ancestors is making you feel a certain type of way. Um, and it's making you feel at ease or everything's gonna be okay. And once you feel it, you embrace it and you know that something's gonna go right out of this situation. That's what happened to me also. Good question, good comment. Y'all follow Cozy. Y'all follow Cozy. I'm gonna take a couple of more questions. Let me get out here. Similar blood, what's up?
What it do, big bro?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Long time no here. Long time no here. Hey man, I just got a question for you, big bro.
Yeah.
So I've been doing this. I've been trying to, you know, go down the timeline and get my genealogy right and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I go down my family line, I see a lot of people that was just born in Jacksonville, Florida, right? I'm from
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville, Florida, born and raised, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And as when I go down further, I see a lot of them. A lot of us started from Mississippi, right? I got a lot of other family members in Mississippi. So when I talk to my family members in Mississippi, they tell me that I was born in Jacksonville, and what I get is um, they tell me I'm a Timucuan Indian.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they telling me. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I just want to know, am I on the right path, bit, bro? You know,
You're on the right,
I've been learning a lot of stuff from you, bro.
on the
You
right
know what I'm
path.
saying?
See, this is what we got to understand about our ancient culture in America. All us the same people.
Yes, sir.
We just in different areas at different times, and we became different tribes. But all of it come from the like you say, the Mississippian stock of mound builders. Then it
Yes,
busted.
sir.
Then it busted into different tribes all over the southeast, right? Tamuka Indians or Mississippi come from the Mississippian culture.
Come from the Mississippi, and that's what
They
my
are
people was
mound
telling
builders.
me.
They mound builders just like the Choctaw mound builders, just like the Creek mound builders.
Yes, sir.
The Mooka Indians got a big history because of the statue they found with the gold and Chief Santoriona. You probably
Yes,
heard
sir.
that. Chief
I did.
Santoriwa of the gold crown with the emeralds and the turtle shells and all the gold. And, but Tamuka Indians are descendants from the Mississippian culture, which are mound builders. And this somebody flagging my page, but that
Oh
comes.
Lord, we getting too deep.
Yeah, we getting too deep, and that comes from the mound builder stock. So you are still in Tamuka Indians are still descendants of mound builder. They are still indigenous to the
Yeah,
land.
that's what
But
I was. I was
your
just trying to.
ancient ancestors probably came from Mississippi and
Yeah, that's what they telling me.
moved around. Then different tribes broke out, and Tamuka broke out in the North Florida area. But they still
Yes, sir.
Mississippi. They still Mississippi. That's a fact.
And another thing, big dog. I don't know if you remember when I was trying to send you some information on a mound that I had unfound,
Uh-huh.
and it had my family name on it. I ain't going off of the name or whatever for real, because I know what really happened or whatever. But at the same time, I do realize that the man that they acknowledge in the treaty is one of my great grand ancestors. You know what I'm saying? He had my last name. They tricked him out of that land. And I got it I got all the information that I did study. I got it posted on my page or whatever if you want to look it up, big bro. Cause
What
you told me to send it.
was he a Tamuka Indian or what they had him
He was a
classified?
he was a Mississippian
That's
from
crazy.
what I studied.
Yeah.
From what I studied, ain't nobody classified him or anything. But what I found out, he was a Mississippian.
Around what year he was alive and stuff like that.
Okay, we talking like 1890.
Yeah, yeah.
We talking like 1890.
That's when they changed Indians into Negroes around 1890.
Yeah. So you know I'm somewhere on the right path,
See,
you
my
know.
great grandmama's parents, they were Choctaw Indians. Then in 1890 they became Negroes and mulattoes and stuff like that. So
Yes, sir.
that's exactly what happened. So 1890 is a big year in our history where they switched us out. But that's what
Yeah,
it is, man. The Mississippian culture spread out. Then our people started the other tribes, and these other names come
yeah.
from Tamuka Indian,
But
Galley Indian, which is
mm-hmm.
color. All of it on
Mm-hmm.
the coast. It's still all this Mississippi. You're exactly
For
right.
sure.
Good question, bro.
I want you to see that. I wanted you to see it because you
Did you
asked me to
send me a
send it to you in
DM?
your DM. You asked me, I sent it to you. You know what
It
I'm
probably
saying?
so
I
many
did, but it
times.
was on my other page. They banned it, bro.
Send
It
it to
was
me
on my other
again, so
page.
I can see what I catch it this time. Send it to me again.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you, bro. It's on my page too. You could just look through it, bro. I
I'm gonna
got
catch
it
it
on there. It's
later.
posted.
Let me see
You know
my.
what I'm saying? Check my page. I got it posted. The Simmons Mound.
I just followed you back so I can remember to check the page. I got you.
For sure. Check that for me a bit, bro. And appreciate you, man.
No
Keep
doubt.
doing what you're doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Truth for president. You feel me?
Roll the coin, man.
Roll the coin.
No doubt. Follow Similar Blood. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Roll the coin. Follow Similar Blood. I got to get out of here, man. I've been on here 3 hours just rambling, man. But I'm gonna start doing. Like I said, I'm working on the book. I'm working on all the mounds over there, the corn mounds over there overseas from our old culture and our culture at the same time to put it in these books to show you the history of the world and how agriculture or from here built everything up. So great live today. I love y'all. I'm in love with you, man. We've been going hard 3 hours. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna put this live on YouTube if you missed the first part of it. Y'all go to my YouTube link in my bio and check it out. Subscribe to my live subscription. Follow Keisha the Hood Princess. Follow Casey Maker, who are the moderators. I had 300 and 400 people in here today, man. I love all y'all. I'm in love with you. I learned something today about the A. Appreciate Peace G. That's fire. I like to learn too, so that's why I want everybody to get up and talk. It's not about no ego. We learn from each other. If we are connected to this culture, our DNA will put downloads on us that everybody can't see. So that's why I like talking to my people, because y'all come out with things that go along with other teachings. And virtue of listening to your people and talking to your people, more knowledge can be expounded on. And when you're not trying to block everybody out and you know everything. You see what I'm saying? But that's what this about. So by me doing that, I learned a lot. I met a lot of great people. I know who connected to this and who not, just off the vibe of the people that be in these lives and sending me messages and DMs and commenting and stuff like that, bro. So I love y'all. This is our history, this is not one man's history to teach. This is our history to learn, right? And I look at it a whole different way. I'm not here to try to press no teachings. I'm here to everybody is connected to this, who's connected to it, and we can learn from anybody who's connected to it. Because you don't know who people's ancestors are. Some of y'all ancestors on this live were some of the greatest people of all times on the planet, right? And that still trickles down into you. So you never know who you're talking to or what power these people possess or where they come from or who their ancestors were. I know all that, if you from here, you from here. But certain people from here were big time, connected to people in mounds with crowns and headdresses on, for real. Like, and I know that. So I want to talk to everybody. It's just how I am, bro. But I love y'all. I'm in love with you. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a great day. Roll the corn. We know the truth now.